Does playing less Pokemon Unite give you a higher overall win rate? I started asking myself that question because I inexplicably won 12 ranked games in a row during my climb from Ultra 5 to Masters in Pokemon Unite Season 20. That is not my usual situation. I was curious if I was just randomly getting good games, if I was playing really well, or if there was some other component that explained my streak. Hence a rather lengthy spreadsheet that's linked in the comments. 2 of the 47 games were bot games, so we didn't include those in our data. But in the 45 other games, I wanted to see if there was something that could explain my good fortune. Howdy Tobin, I'm Archivist with UninstallBros. Welcome in. Spragles and SuperTeeds did a stream together way back in the day, but they were talking about matchmaking. Teeds commented that some games build a matchmaking algorithm that prioritizes long play sessions over everything else. I figured that if they want me to keep playing, they'll give me a good first game to whet my appetite. But I wanted to track more criteria than just that to hopefully cut down on confirmation bias. Again, hence the lengthy spreadsheet linked to the comments. Matchmaking isn't something we can directly impact, but comparing total games played between the two teams and the average win rate between the two teams was enlightening and depressing. In one game, my team had an average win rate of 58%. Someone on my team had a 73% win rate. The enemy team, on the other hand, had a player with a 46% win rate. The matchmaking was setting my team up to win. The game stuck someone with a 60% win rate on the other team with that 46% win rate player. Luckily for that player strapped with a 46% win rate, my team did not win. We lost. The game gifted us a win. It set up the other team to lose, and we snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. This reminds me of another game where I was the only player on my team with more than 1,000 games played. I have more like 4,000. The enemy team, on the other hand, had 2 players under 500 and the other 3 players over 2,000. Even though my team had less overall experience, we were able to scrape out the victory on that one. These disparate numbers suggest some things about Pokemon Unite matchmaking. This game seems to care about averages. Low average queue times, even if the quality of games is horrible. Average out players with high win rates with those with sub 50% win rates. What could go wrong? Average out how many games the teams have played. Who cares if a player with 4,000 ranked games is trying to carry a player with less than 100 games? Who cares? Don't get me started on duos and trios. Have any of you experienced Ed, and Eddie as your trio, and the enemy team has Ender, Lutano, and Zugrug? I found that if I had duos or trios in my lobby, my win rate was sitting at 50%. With 10 good old-fashioned solo queue players, my win rate jumped up to 70%. By all means, please, have fun. Play the game with your friends. Maybe only do Panic Parade though. But I digress. Back to the ultimate matchmaking question. The one that started the spreadsheet linked in the comments. Does playing less Pokemon Unite each day give you a higher win rate? According to my limited data, yeah. During my 12-game win streak, and throughout this season of Season 20, I won 68% of the first games of a session. We can compare this to the 54% combined win rate of the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th games. Spragles and Teeds might have been onto something. In addition to averaging out player experiences, Pokemon Unite seems to prioritize keeping us playing for as long as it can. Ironically, if the game matched us with players that were similar to our skill level, would we play more because the game would be more enjoyable? It must be frustrating to be a good player in this game. There's always someone to carry and not enough players that can carry. Thank you to the 60% win rate players that have thousands of games played. We need more of you. 45 games isn't a ton of data, but it seemed to line up with the experiences that I've had anecdotally over the last 3 years of playing Pokemon Unite. Take a look at the spreadsheet. Let me know if you've noticed any of these traits impacting your game. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe, and you can check out more of that climb to Masters in Season 20 in that playlist that's going on right here. Lastly, again, I'm Archivist with the UninstallBros. Thanks for watching.